Hey everyone, welcome into a new Buffy reaction. It feels like it's been so long since I've watched Buffy and I'm so ready to get back into it. I wasn't able to film the last 5 days because my parents went on a work trip and I had to watch my little siblings and I just wasn't able, I didn't have any free time. I am back to free time and my free time is now being dedicated to catching up on some Buffy. The last episode was traumatizing for me because we had to witness Xavier in like his worst form possible as a hyena. It was bad. The principal was literally eaten by a pack of hyena students. Thankfully, Xavier wasn't one of them, but they also killed the school mascot. The last one was a lot. The last one was a lot to take in. Before we get into this next episode, I wanted to update you guys on my puppy Karma. I believe it was a Buffy video where I first introduced her to you guys. I adopted her at just under 3 months old and she's now at 4 months. I think the last time I showed her off to you guys, she was at 3 months old and you guys were like, oh my god, she's so big. I have purchased the DNA kit that you can use for pets and that is sent in, so pretty soon we'll know what exactly she is made up of. We won't know for another week or so, but yeah, she's 4 months old now and I thought I would update you guys on Karma because today is also a big day for her. She is potty trained, we think. I just knocked on wood because you never know with puppies, but she hasn't had an accident in about 2 weeks. And so she is now allowed upstairs on the carpets. And if I'm not upstairs, she's only allowed in like the upstairs landing, like the hallway. I close all the doors because there's stuff in rooms that she can get into up here. But this is the first time I'm filming a Buffy episode and she is not in her crate downstairs because I couldn't trust her. Now she is free roaming the house while we watch this episode. So this is an experiment. This is definitely an experiment. She's not even in here with me right now. I'm in my room and she's downstairs. But let me call her and show you guys an updated Karma visual. I'm going to probably, when I get her, I'm going to have to put the microphone aside so I won't be able to say anything. But I'll show her to you guys. Karma! Karma, babe! I think she's coming. I think she can hear me from downstairs. Karma, babe! Hi, baby. Hi. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? But aside from the Karma update, I did want to give you guys a Patreon update as well. Starting with this episode, I'm going to be providing audio visuals of the show along with my full reactions. So if you are interested in seeing my full uncut reactions, those are available over on Patreon. Patreon's an incredible place where you can support me and the channel. I also provide some fun bonus content over there, and I just get really excited talking about it. Thank you so much to everyone who's already over on Patreon and supporting me. You guys are just means so much to me. Like seriously, it's a huge help. I will stop talking your ear off and let's get right into Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 1 episode 7 titled Angel. I'm so excited. I love Angel and I'm hoping we learn lots about him in this episode. Just, you know, father-son bonding.
Still the Slayer takes him, as she has taken so many of my family. What would you do about it?
Kill.
I annihilate her.
Out of the mouths of babes, I will send the 3.
The 3. Imagine if Angel was one of the 3. Oh, thank God. I'm still like scared there's gonna be some twist where Angel's gonna be betraying us. Oh, I thought that the 3 guys out there was the 3. Turns out the real 3 are a lot creepier than them.
It's an annual tradition. The closing of the bronze for a few days to nuke the cockroaches.
Ew. How is this place still in business when they have to stop business to get rid of cockroaches repeatedly?
It's like the lights dim everywhere else. You know, it's like that with some guys.
Oh yeah.
Willow knows all too well. And Buffy, you know Willow knows all too well. Oh, Jesus. Those are some dance moves. For sure. Oh, yeah.
No, hey, I don't know what everyone's talking about. That outfit doesn't make you look like a hooker.
Okay. You don't always have to be this creepy, though. It feels like, what if he's like a watcher in training? Because I gathered that there's multiple watchers, and he definitely is good at watching.
I don't want to play games. Show yourself.
Oh, not Angel.
Okay. Look,
Next
I really don't want to fight all 3 of you
vampires.
unless I have to.
Oh my gosh, her playing the little, oh, I'm scared victim card and then beating him up. Okay, and then getting It's not going great. Oh, it's not going great. I'm never worried about Buffy's safety because you can't have a show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer and have the main character die. Is Angel gonna save the day? Stop. A couple that slays together stays together. There are some big hands.
A vampire can't come in unless it's invited.
Oh, I know that from Vampire Diaries. What is... I can't even tell what that is. I've seen better, to be honest.
If you are hanging around, I'd like to know why.
They're very close to each other right now.
Maybe.
The tension! Oh my god.
Hi.
Angel. Why would you come out here?
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed. And, Buffy?
I'll say goodnight and do the same. Good night.
Angel.
We'll hook up soon and do that study thing. Well, what does your family think of your career choice?
They're dead.
What if he's a vampire? No, because what if he's a vampire? Because we've only seen him at night. Can vampires look human? Or do they automatically turn into their vampire form at night? I can't think. Because I have to imagine there's like good vampires that exist that like hate what they are. But I don't know, because in this universe, like vampires are just straight up demons possessing your body and turn you into like the worst versions of yourself. So I don't know if someone could be as controlled as he is if they're a vampire. I don't know.
Do you snore?
Long time since anybody's been in a position to let me know.
How long? How old are you? 17. How long have you been 17?
In the meantime, the three, having failed, will offer their own lives in penance.
We failed in
What?
our duty, and now our lives belong to you.
I am weary, and their deaths will bring me little joy.
Okay. I don't know him. He's still gonna kill him.
Of course, sometimes a little is enough.
Oh my god. I'm gonna say, there's no way he's letting him off. He's never let anyone off.
Brought you some dinner. It's a little plateless,
Okay, so she must have seen him in the morning when they woke up. So I'm gonna scratch the vampire theory.
Your diary? You read my diary?
Oh.
That is not okay. A diary is like a person's most private place. You don't even know what I was
the
writing
heck?
about.
I didn't read it, I swear.
I believe him. I do.
Over the bridge,
All I can ever
under
think
the
about
bridge,
is how
over
badly
the
I
dam.
wanna
think
kiss
it's-
you.
Kiss me?
I'm older than you, and this can't ever...
I forgot about that. Not 117. Not 117. Ew, don't kiss him. Don't. Oh my god. Did we not? You're gonna... I wanted to enjoy this, but now all I'm thinking about is how old is he? Oh god. They're really going for it too. They're really going for it.
What? What's wrong?
Oh my
Nothing.
god.
I saw a shadow.
Yeah. Oh my god. I was right. Oh no, I was right and then I retracted the theory. I'm so lame.
It may have the movements, the memories,
Exactly,
even the
like, how can he be a good
personality to go,
person?
but it's still a demon at the core. There is no halfway.
That's what I thought.
No, huh? You have a problem, and it's not a small one. Let's take a breath and look at this calmly and
Xander,
objectively.
I'm sure you're thrilled right now.
Angel's a vampire. I think it's obvious what you have to do.
Kill him, Buffy. Make this easy for all of us.
I know you have feelings for this guy, but it's not like you're in love with him, right?
You're not.
You're in love with a vampire? What, are you out of your mind?
Okay, but this is giving me hope. The fact that he's a vampire and clearly has good in him still. I don't believe that he's just a master manipulator with a bad intention.
Who's here?
A friend.
No, not the blonde. The blonde.
Hi. It's been a while.
I knew it was gonna be her.
You and your new friend are attacking us like one of them. You're not one of them. are you?
But I'm not exactly one of you either.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I knew he was genuine.
Talk to her. Tell her about the curse. Maybe she'll come around.
Talk to her about the curse? Does she just mean like the curse of being a vampire, or is there some other curse?
200 years ago in Ireland of Angelus, the one with the angelic face.
I got that right.
Oh, 200.
Angelus leaves Ireland, wreaks havoc in Europe for several decades. He comes to America, shuns other vampires, and lives alone.
So he is a good vampire.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being someone who's killing and maiming every night, and 1 being someone who's not.
He could have fed on me. He didn't.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
100 years or so before he came to our shores, what was he like then?
I'm curious about what changed.
You're giving me orders now.
Kill
Okay, then
her.
we'll just do nothing while she takes us out one by one. Angel kills her and comes back to the fold.
Angel.
Back.
He was the most vicious creature I ever met. Why would he kill her if he feels for her?
To keep her from killing him.
I would like to think that he still wouldn't. Maybe it's the romantic in me, but I'm hoping that even if it came to Buffy killing him, he would let her before he killed her.
I have this fantasy that Xander's just gonna grab me and kiss me right on the lips.
Wow. Wild fantasy, Willow.
No. No speaking up. That way leads to madness and sweaty palms. I mean, before he turned into... How was it?
It looked like a great kiss.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't let Blondie hear. She will kill you. Angel. Or Blondie. Why? Why would you do that? Oh my god. You know, it's really, really nice that we have to invite vampires in, but she doesn't know about vampires, so she could just invite one in right... No, she's about to invite this Blondie in.
Hi, I'm Darla, a friend of Buffy's.
Oh, nice to meet you.
She didn't mention anything about me coming over for a study date, did she?
No, she didn't. Bye.
My family kind of goes back to those days.
You're
Well,
so
I know she's supposed to
funny.
be home soon. Would you
So
like to come in and
clever.
wait?
Great. Inevitable. I want Blondie dead by the end of the episode.
Do you feel like something little or something big?
Big.
Something big.
This is why we need to get the mom in the loop about this stuff. And he can't even... No, he can go in. He's been invited in. Hear the scream and go back.
Aren't you hungry for something warm after all this time? Come on, Angel. Hey.
Oh no. Oh no, no. It looks bad. It does look bad. Oh, great. Okay.
I need an ambulance. 1630 Ravello Drive.
What happened?
Angel.
Can I just mention that Xander was wearing one of those ribbed white tank tops with a necklace like Angel has?
I just came to pay my respects, wish you a speedy recovery.
Boy, the teachers really do care in this town.
This mom is so oblivious. Like, even just, I don't like the mom. Because even just the fact that there was like a random older boy with her daughter without her knowing in the house, she was like, okay, I'm going to bed now. Like, even down to that, the fact that she doesn't know her daughter is a vampire slayer, the fact that she's like, oh, the librarian, okay. Come on.
He knows you. He's faced the 3. I think this is going to take more than a simple stake.
So do I.
Oh, we're bringing out the crossbow for this one. There's no way this episode is going to end with her killing Angel. No. But every single time, like, there's been a major death, I've been shocked. Like, I truly believe that outside of the main 3 and Giles, anyone's fair game to be killed.
I know what you are.
Do you? I'm just an animal, right?
You're not an animal.
Who? Why did his voice sound like that? Oh my god. Okay, they're really going for it. What? Stop hiding, loser. Oh, shoot. Do it. I mean, don't. I don't know. Oh my god. That's mean.
Come on.
She has better aim than
wide.
that.
Why?
I invited you into my home, and then you attacked my family.
Why not? I killed mine. I killed their friends.
No, that was
changed?
past you.
Found
Exactly.
a girl about your age. Beautiful. The elders conjured the perfect punishment for me. They restored my soul.
What, they were all out of boils and blinding torment?
I haven't fed on a living human being since that day.
So you started with my mom?
I didn't bite her.
And why didn't you say something?
I walk like a man, but I'm not one. I wanted to kill you tonight.
Not as easy as it looks.
Sure it is.
Blondie, we're having a moment here.
You guys were involved?
For several generations.
Well, you've been around since Columbus. You are bound to pile up a few exes.
I made him. There was a time when we shared everything, wasn't there, Angelus? To rule with me in the Master's court for 1,000 years, but you threw that away because of her. You love someone who hates us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are there reincarnations? Okay, can we make this quick? I'm sick of this woman.
Angel?
Wow. This is like the ultimate vow of loyalty, isn't it? He just killed his maker, who he should hate, because now that he has a soul, he hates what he's become. So of course he would hate her. But this is a big deal. Don't walk away. You're just gonna walk away. I'm sick of you being mysterious. Now Buffy's just gonna be left pining after him, thinking about him until he mysteriously shows up next.
We killed them all.
The little baby hand on his shoulder.
In his way, I feel like he's still watching me.
Well, in a way, he sort of is. He's right over there.
Oh my god, please, let's have a conversation.
We're both good. You?
If I can go a little while without getting shot or stabbed, I'll be all right.
Yeah, he's a big target now.
I gotta walk away from this.
Right.
I know.
I'm sure we'll never see you again. A goodbye kiss.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Well, as long as they're not kissing.
Yep.
See you around?
Oh. What the heck? What am I supposed to take? Okay, wait. What am I supposed to take from that? Oh, because she had her cross necklace on. And was it touching him when she kissed him? That's actually really romantic. That must have hurt and he just ignored it. Oh. All right, some quick things to talk about. We learned about the three, which I'm a little bit confused on. If you can fill me in on how the three works. So obviously the three are a set of 3 warrior vampires. Is there only one the 3 at a time? Or are there multiple 3s around the world? And now that the Master killed the 3 that we saw in this episode for failing, which they mentioned, Giles mentioned that is like what happens if like the 3 fail their mission, then they have to be killed. So does that mean he has to get a new 3? Or there like an endless supply of 3s? How does that work? I don't know. Or was that like the 3 and that was the first time they ever failed? Because that would be wild. So that's my questions when it comes to the 3. Let's move on. Wait. Okay, and then I'll quickly say that Blondie was definitely the most annoying person in the Master's cult, and I'm happy she's dead. I was really, I don't know, there's something about her where I hated her so much that I did not want her to be a continued villain. Like, she was not a fun villain to watch for me personally, especially when you found out how she treated Angel and what she did to him. So I'm very, very happy that we quickly got rid of her. Thank God. Hold on. Karma's whining outside the door. I'm gonna let her in now. Now I need to move on to like the big part, the main premise of this episode, finding out that Angel is a vampire. So this makes me happy, because if worst comes to worst one day and one of our main characters gets turned into a vampire, this means that there is going to be hope for them. However, the hope that we have is still a bit far-fetched. It's not like, I'm not sure if they went into specifics in this episode, but it sounds like Angel is only only has this good side because he has had his soul restored. And I don't know what all goes into that, but I imagine that it's probably not like going to the store and buying a carton of milk, going to some person and getting your soul back. It's probably like a whole thing. Being turned into a vampire is still a scary prospect for one of our main characters. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess that either Willow or Xander are going to become a vampire. I also think that one of them might become a witch, because we found out in the witch episode that in the Buffy universe, anyone can become a witch. So I could actually see Willow becoming a witch, because she might one day want to like be able to be more helpful to Buffy. Maybe Xander, but I don't know, because like Xander, it was funny. It was kind of like almost a fourth wall breakthrough what Xander said in this episode when they were walking to go check on Buffy when she was going after Angel. He was like, what are we going to do when we get to her anyways? Like, what help can we be? And it's kind of like, yeah, good point, Xander. Like, you guys keep showing up, but what are you guys gonna do? Like, nothing. You're not Slayers, but you're main characters, so we need you to have screen time. I don't know. I could see Xander and Willow becoming maybe a witch, maybe a vampire, and that being a big plot point for those characters, especially now knowing that vampires can have their souls restored. And, if Willow or Buffy... Maybe. Is it even possible? Like, I feel like the Slayer in her is like, she's the vampire slayer, and being a vampire slayer is like in her blood. So I don't even know if she can be turned into a vampire. Maybe she's immune. But Willow and Xander are not. So my bet is that at some point in the series, one of them is probably going to get turned into a vampire, and then we're going to have to figure out how to get your soul restored like Angel did. And it's going to be a whole struggle bus situation for them. That's Angel. I am happy that they didn't kill each other. I'm hoping that he doesn't disappear. We didn't find out what his physical age is, but he is like 200 plus years old, which is nothing I'm not used to, thanks to Stephanie Meyer. I don't know. I think I'm really happy that he is the one that killed Blondie. I think this might be the first episode in which it wasn't Buffy to do the slaying. He was the one who stepped up and did it this time, so that's cool to see. Their kiss was so good. That first kiss in her room, it was so good. Even their last goodbye kiss was very sweet and they have great chemistry. So I want that storyline to continue, if only to see the chemistry on screen some more, because it's so fun to watch. I do think that he will be back. I'm just not sure if, for all I know, we kind of have wrapped up his story, and I feel like we learned what we needed to learn from his character in order to move the plot forward and learn more about the Buffyverse. I do want him back, and I'm hoping he's back by the end of this season, but I could also see it being like a mid-season finale, season 2 type of thing where Angel's back and they make a big deal out of his character returning to the show. So, but I just like his character so much that I'm hoping that we just continue to see him, and we don't have to wait a long time, because, I don't know. The mom, I really want us to clue in the mom, because as we saw in this episode, she invited Blondie in thinking that she was just a school friend, and the more Buffy's in this town, the more enemies she's going to make, and the more chance there is of her mom inviting bad people into the home. So I think it's necessary to fill the mom in. Also, a question about inviting vampires into the home. In this episode, obviously, Buffy invited Angel inside, but then later on she said, "You are no longer welcome here." And I wasn't sure if she was just saying that just to say it, or if by saying that it genuinely locked him back out for good and he wouldn't be able to get back in. So I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. I don't think it is, but I'm not sure. I don't know. If you want to answer that question, please do. And then the last thing I want to mention is, before Blondie died, she went on this little tangent about how she turned Angel into a vampire, and then he was with, their little master vampire cult for a while, and then the reason that he changed was because of her. And at first I was like, okay, he fell in love with some girl, and he talked about gypsies at some point in the episode. Was it the gypsy? Was Blondie mentioned that he changed because of a girl, but then she said because of her, and she kind of looked at Buffy, and I was like, is she talking about Buffy? Because she can't be talking about our Buffy, because they've known each other for maybe a month. I don't know how much time has passed in this show. I have no idea. But he's not known her long enough, and he's apparently been, had his soul back in him for a long time. So I wonder, see, now my mind is going to Vampire Diaries, and in that situation, I'm sorry if this is a spoiler and you're watching Vampire Diaries, skip like, I'll talk about it max 30 seconds, where Elena has a doppelganger, Catherine, and Catherine was, actually they're still alive at the same time. What if there's multiple Buffys in this universe? That's a possibility. Or was there a Buffy and she keeps on getting reborn and reborn and reborn? And what if every time Buffy is reborn, Angel goes to her because he's in love with her? It's kind of awkward for her early years, but anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like the way that Blondie said he changed because of her and looked at Buffy, it felt like it was because of Buffy. So I'm thinking there has to be some sort of weird thing going on where, because why was Angel so interested in her? You know, like, what is his motive in getting to know Buffy? We didn't ever really figure that out. Because most of the time we've known him, I thought maybe he was like a watcher in training and he was just there to help her. And I don't know. I just figured that we would find out eventually, and I didn't think too hard on it because I knew that his character was just meant to be mysterious, and I took what we could get when we got it. But now I'm wondering if he knows Buffy because he was in love with some sort of doppelganger of hers in the past, so which would mean like a woman who looks just like her, or if it's possible that, you know, she is reborn into herself every time she passes away, and he goes around and finds her again every time she grows up. I don't know. There's a lot more to that, I think. I could be looking way too deep into that, and when Blondie mentioned the her that made Angel change, it could have just been a random girl. I don't know. But this was a very fun episode. This was I think this was one of my favorite episodes of the season so far. This was a good one. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. I am, as always, very excited to get into the next episode, and I will see you guys next time.